Hi guys, I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to create fields within the system. A field is something where you want to display or you want to add information. So for example, if I go to a visit record and I click into one, I may want a new field in here to, I don't know, take the temperature of the room or something that is out in the ordinary that we don't normally capture. Once I get myself into a visit record, I'm basically looking about what I've got already. I can go into the little setup area on the right hand side and go straight to edit object. I can then click on the fields and relationships, which gives me a list of all of the fields in the system. I can then take a quick look. Is there anything called temperature? No, there's not. I can then click new and I can start to create my field. So this section here is asking me what type of field I want to create. So do I want to create lookups to existing records in the system? Do I want to create a tick box, or maybe a currency field? Dates, date times, emails, there's lots and lots to choose from. So we just want to take the temperature, so I'm going to take a number field and I'm going to click next. I then give the field a name. I pick the length and any decimal places, and then I give it a description. I can add a little help text, which is a rollover to tell other people what to add in here. And then I can set certain things up to say, is it unique? Is it an external ID? Don't ever click this required field. The reason being is if we're doing any data updates or any imports, it will always ask for this record. We can do the required field another way, which I'm going to show you. You can set a default, so you could always set the default room temperature. And we can click next. From here we're deciding who can see this new field. So you've got lots of your profiles in the system and you could say, well, everybody gets access or nobody gets access apart from my field technicians. For now I'm just going to say everybody can see it. You can also say some of these are read only, so yes, you can see it but you can't edit it. Next. And then I decide which page to put it on. So I've got lots of different page layouts and you may have more, but I'm just going to pop it on my scheduled visit layout, and then I'm going to click save. You can click save and new to add more, but I'm just going to only create the one. And that's it. My new field's been created and it's just thrown it on the page somewhere. So let's find out where it's gone. Page layouts on the left hand side, into my scheduled visit page layout. And we can see exactly where that temperature field has gone. I can then drag that to where I want it and save. Now going back to my visit, I can refresh my page. That will then give me my new temperature. And we're off and running. Now this will appear on the mobile as well, so the guys can just fill in the temperature. There's the hover over help text I put in, and then you can just fill in the rest of your details. Now if I wanted to make that field mandatory, just going back to my layout here, I could have clicked into my temperature field, double click and say it's required. That is where you put the required field. Not in the place I showed you before, because this is now required on this page layout. You can also say it's read only from here as well, so it's read only on the page layout. When I say required and I refresh my page, let's do that once more. Temperature required, save. Now this will appear as a required field. And it means you can't pass go basically until you fill that in. There's other tutorials available on how to do page layouts and how to do fields, but this is just a very basic kind of creating a field, putting it on your page, making it mandatory.